What's up guys, Dragonball Black here, and today I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a review. This is going to have some spoilers for episode 79, Universe 9's Basil the Kicker versus Universe 7's Majin Buu. And for this episode, I thought the animation for the most part was pretty good. Sometimes it was off. The fight, the ending fight where Basil, I guess, ingests some sort of drug to make him more powerful, and then he attacks Majin Buu. That fight was actually well drawn. It looked pretty good, it looked pretty stylized. But the reason I like this episode a lot is because it gave us a lot of different things in the episode. It revealed a lot of different things, starting with Majin Buu's strength. Now, Majin Buu is one of those characters that really anybody can really kind of suggest that Majin Buu really has not, or can really say that Majin Buu has not gotten any sort of boost in power since the Dragon Ball Z. He is at the same level. He's not trained or anything like that, so he's the same level that fought Kid Buu and withstood against Kid Buu for a pretty long time and held off him pretty long. So he's not entirely as strong as he was when he was Evil Fat Buu, but he is pretty powerful still, and fighting him is it's kind of unfair a little bit because he does not really take any damage in the traditional way. So Basil had an uphill battle, and in this episode we see that Universe 9's Supreme Kai seems to be the one that's a little bit more sinister, because even his God of Destruction, I think his name was Migra, I'm not exactly sure, he was even like, I think we're going too far. Like, he seems a little bit less bloodthirsty than the Supreme Kai that he has, which I like the idea of a evil Supreme Kai, even though we've seen it in the last arc. So going off of Majin Buu's strength, it seems like that Basil is actually a lot weaker than suggested, and even though his aura, he has no, they couldn't sense his power essentially. So the only other people that we can sense power to are deities. So that was kind of weird. So there has to be something that goes along with these guys, maybe some sort of backstory, especially when he powers up and gets his ultimate move, and then he powers up with that drug. It seems like he's got some sort of godly aura around him, something similar to what Goku had, but not as strong, seeing as how Majin Buu essentially knocked him out of it. And I mean, there are a lot of theories that could happen. I'm pretty sure there will be videos about this, but one thing that I'm thinking about, it has something to do with his missing power level and the god power that he gets somewhat from either it has to be connected to that drug that he took. And even his Supreme Kai didn't say that it wasn't a drug when Beerus called him out on it. This actually leads me to my next thing. We see the Grand Priest actually look serious for once, and he treats both Xenos like they're both his little kids. So I mean, I wonder if that goes into their relationship together, or gives a little bit more backstory to Xeno. And I actually liked Xeno in this, and it seemed like anything goes in these matches, in these three matches. Killing is also one of those things that can happen, as shown in the preview for the next episode. It shows that the Lavenda, he was talking about if he can kill Gohan, then he can definitely win. So killing is definitely on the table, but they said for the actual tournament they're going to have different rules. And one of the biggest things that I think that we finally got revealed is that the mysterious fighter with the cape is actually, as I stated, I actually got this right, he is a champion. I stated this in a couple of videos back, you guys can go ahead and check it out, but I stated that he's going to be that universe's champion, and it looks like that is the case, seeing as how it's Toppo. And Toppo has been stated as in the website, the Dragon Ball Super website, that he is so powerful that he is leader of the Pride Troopers, which is the team that the alien guy that fights Goku is a part of, and he is also basically been scouted to be a god of destruction himself. So why he's wearing that shroud, I don't know. I like the fact that he talks about disrespecting the gods and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. And so that's going to be really interesting to see more of him. I actually, from the little bit that we got, I like his character a lot. And he gives me this sort of elder type of sage character that's extremely powerful. So again, the reason he's wearing that shroud, I don't really know. I don't really have any guesses to that, except for the fact that maybe he's not meant to be there, or he's not supposed to be there. Maybe he's not you know, he doesn't want people to know that he's there, I guess. Essentially, I don't know. Maybe it could be all sorts of things. And so we got that. The other thing that I wanted to touch on is the music. I'm still not drawn into the music. It's very arcadey, sounds like an arcade game. Some of the music, I haven't really found a song that I can latch onto. It's nothing like the soundtrack like that we got in the Goku Black arc. I'm hoping that they change a couple of it for the English version, because for the Goku Black arc we had some very memorable soundtracks, and for this so far, again, it sounds very arcadey. Maybe I'll warm up to it just like I did with the original intro, but right now I'm saying it sounds way too arcade. It's not fun at all in my opinion, but maybe it'll change, I don't know. And what else can I talk about here? What else is escaping my mind? Goku continuing having no remorse about the impending doom to the other universes. So that kind of gets under my skin a little bit, because Goku is just so absent-minded. Even Beerus calls him out on this. And Gohan's eyes looked kind of weird, I thought. Just throwing that out there. When he took off his glasses, his eyes looked a little, it's like they're big, but they're all, I don't know, they look kind of weird in my opinion. And then I think that's about it. That covers about everything that I can think of right off the bat. Satan getting hurt. I like that. I actually like Satan being there. I mean, he came to Supreme Kai's world. Having him there is kind of like an homage to that. And he's not annoying. He's not being an annoying character. He actually got really hurt from just the blowback, showing how weak his character is, how weak a regular human is. And then that's kind of what got Majin Buu. And his relationship with Majin Buu, now that it's like a mutual, like they both like each other, as opposed to Hercule or Mr. Satan trying to appease everything Majin Buu is doing, is a lot better of a relationship that I can think of than the one that we've had. So that's one other thing. But so far, for the most part, I love this episode. It gave us so much different things that so much answers and so much ways of how the tournament's going to go from there on out, that I really did enjoy it. Even you get Beerus hugging his Supreme Kai, which I've never seen that. So it's just a lot of little moments in this. And then for the next episode, we saw the one thing that I want to note about the next episode is it seems like they're going with the same style, that each episode seems to be, maybe even half episodes seems to be drawn by different artists, because the next episode's animation looked a lot better. It was a lot more fluid, a lot more similar to the old Dragon Ball Z animation. So I can't wait for that episode. And it looks like Gohan is gonna finally get his training moment. He's gonna be blind, and I love that direction they're gonna go with that. So anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of this episode. Drop me a like if you like my video. As always, it's gonna be Dragon Ball Black signing off.